Body is allowed to fall from a height h from the ground. So this is the point from which the body is allowed to fall, and the body is falling from a height h. So at height at h by 2, first I will check the option at h by 2 what happens. At h by 2 means, so what is the position of the body from the ground? Again it is also h by 2. So this is h by 2. So h by 2. What is potential energy? mg h by 2. Okay. What is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is half m v square. V square means the point at which we are going to calculate. So it is v1 square I will write. So half of m into v1 square means what is the thing? It is 2gh. v1 square means 2gh by 2. 2gh by 2, because it is starting from rest 0. So initially the velocity root 2as 2gh by 2. So 2 get cancelled. So it is mgh by 2. So from these two conditions what we get? Potential energy and kinetic energy are equal. P is equal to Ke. P equal to Ke. So this is one option. So second one, is constant at any point means the sum of, what is the second condition? So I am checking for a second column. Okay. So is constant at any point means the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. Ke plus Pe is equal to constant. For example, at midpoint you can take at h by 2. At h by 2, what is the potential energy? mg h by 2 plus what is kinetic energy? mg h by 2. So the total energy is mgh. Total energy is mgh. So like this we are going to get. Next, third option, I am checking the options for second column. At 2h by 3. So x, for example, you take it as x is equal to 2h by 3. 2h by 3 from the ground. So from the ground, so only it has fallen only up to h by 3. So the distance it has fallen is h by 3. The remaining distance to the ground is 2h by 3. So when you want to calculate potential energy, you have to take the point from the ground, not from the point where it is dropped. So potential energy is equal to mg into 2h by 3. Potential energy is equal to mg into 2h by 3. What about kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is mg into what is the height here? 2g. Just you write h by 3. Kinetic energy means half mv square kada. Half mv square. Half mv square means v square is root. So half of get cancelled. So here it is mg h by 3. mg h by 3. So what is the relation between kinetic energy and potential energy? Potential energy is equal to 2 into mg h by 3, which is nothing but equal to kinetic energy. 2 times that of kinetic energy. So like this you are going to get. And fourth one, at a height of h by 3. h by 3 means just to take the reverse. Kinetic energy is 2 times that of So at a height h by 3 from the ground. So fourth condition if you consider. So you are going to consider the kinetic energy conditions. So this is height h by 3. So it is at a height of h by 3. So the distance it has travelled is 2h by 3. So initial velocity is u is equal to 0. So you have to calculate the velocity at this point. So kinetic energy K is equal to half of m into v square means 2g into distance travelled is 2h by 3. So this is 2mgh by 3. What is potential energy? Potential energy is equal to mg into h by 3. So kinetic energy is equal to 2 times that of. So that implies kinetic energy is equal to 2 times that of potential energy. So here an Atwood's mission is given, and in this mission there are two masses, 1 kilogram and 4 kilogram, and the system is released from rest. Then what is the work done by the gravitational force on 4 kg block and 1 kg block, and what are the work done by tensions? So that we will see now. So work done, the work done by the gravitational force on 4 kg block. So here in the problem it is given like this. Atwood mission, and the block is 1 kg, and here it is 4 kg. Okay, so what are the free body diagrams? Weight is acting downwards, and here also weight is acting downwards, and tension is acting upwards. Tension T is acting upwards. Where work done due to gravitational force is mg into displacement of the blocks. Displacement of the blocks. So for displacement, what we require is S is equal to half AT square, where A is acceleration of the system. Acceleration of the system is m2 minus m1 by m1 plus m2 into g. So if you want to calculate 4 minus 1 by into 10 by 4 plus 1. So here acceleration is 5 2s are. So here it is 3 into 2, 6 meter per second square. 6 meter per second square. So this is the acceleration. So you can substitute this acceleration here. So the time interval is given as t is equal to 2 seconds. So in the problem, if you observe, the time interval is 2 seconds. So acceleration is 6 multiplied by 2 square. So it is half into 6 into 4. So displacement is 12 meters. Displacement is 12 meters. So what is the work done by the gravitational force on the 4 kg block? So that is mass is 4, gravitational force is acceleration to gravity is 10, and the displacement is 12. So here 480 joules. 480 joules. So if you observe, the work done is positive. Here the work done is positive because force and displacement are in the same direction. Force and displacement are in the same direction. So second question is, this is first question in the comprehension. Second question is, what is the work done by the gravitational force on the 1 kg block? 1 kg block means this 4 kg block and 1 kg block are connected by a string. So if the 4 kg blocks comes down by 12 meters, then the 1 kg block moves upwards by 12 meters. So the displacement of 1 kg block is also 12 meters. You need not calculate separately. So by using this W is equal to mg into S. Here 1 kg into 10, S is 12. But the displacements are, it is 120 joule. As weight is acting downwards, force is acting downwards, but the displacement is upwards. 2 kg, 1 kg block moves upwards. So here we can write it as negative. Work done is negative. Work done by the gravity is negative. But here the answer is given as minus 140. So once you check it, it is around 120 only. It is 140 is given, but it is not correct. So third problem is work done by the tension in the string. So tension means, if you observe the free body diagram, the tension in the string is acting upwards. So tension, if you want to calculate in the Atwood's mission, the formula is 2m1 m2g by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2. So what is 2 into m1 is 1, m2 is 4 into 10 by 1 plus 4. So 2 into 4 into 2. So total it is 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So tension in the string is 16 newtons. So what is the work done? Work done means work done is equal to force into displacement. Tension into 16 into displacement is 12 meters again. So it is around 12 6 are 72, 12 1s are 12, 192 joule. 192 joule. So here the answer is minus 192 and plus 192. For example, you can consider tension is nothing but it is pulling the block 1 kg block upwards. You can consider it is to be taken as plus 192 joule. So this is a block of mass 2 kg is resting, is released from rest on a rough inclined plane as shown in the figure. If the block is displaced downwards by 2 meters, what is the work done by the gravity, and the work done by the block on the frictional force, and work done by the block on the normal reaction. So solution, if you consider the inclined plane is like this, so it is 60 degrees. The problem is given like this. First one is 2 kg and here mu is equal to 1 by 2. So first problem you have to calculate work done due to gravity, second one work done due to frictional force, third one work done by the normal force. So normal force, first of all you resolve this into components. Weight, so this is normal force, and this is theta, w cos theta, and you may consider this one is w sin theta. So first of all work done by gravity is equal to mg sin theta into s. If the so here the block is displaced by so we consider mass is 2 kg, g is 10, sin 60 is root 3 by 2 into displacement is 2. So 2 get cancelled. So here 1.732 into 10 into 2. So approximately it will be 17.32 into 2. So it is 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 14, 34.64 joules. So work done by the gravity. So first answer. Second one is second problem. What is work done by the frictional force? Work done by the frictional force. How can we calculate the friction? Frictional force F is equal to mg mu mg cos theta. Why? Frictional force is mu into n. N is normal reaction is here. If you see n is equal to w cos theta, w is equal to mg cos theta. So it is mu is 1 by 2, m is 2 into 10 into cos 60. So how much it is? 2 get cancelled. 10 into cos 60 means it is 5 newtons. So friction is 5 newtons. And the displacement is 10 joules. So work done is equal to frictional force into displacement. So actually displacement is downwards and the friction is acting upwards. So work done is negative. So minus 5 into displacement is 2, minus 10 joules. And third problem, if you observe, work done by the normal force means work done by normal force. What is work done by normal force? So the normal force is normal to the surface and the displacement is along the surface. So the angle is 90 degrees. So work done is equal to 0 since cos 90 is 0. So that is the answer. So like this we can calculate